Hello folks, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm back in here tonight and we're going to do the sunflower video. I hope you guys are doing okay. I told you that if we don't finish up a picture, folks, we'll get back in here and do it later. But let's see, I gotta find my magic marker. I might have to go get my magic marker. Hang on, folks. We got a bad storm here today, folks. Knocked the electric out a couple times. I hope your guys' electric ain't gone. But it's been busy today for me. So I'm just now getting into the videos, folks. And just to let you know, my husband's liable to call anytime because he's at an auction tonight. And he usually calls and says he's coming home. But I hope you guys are doing okay, folks. And having a good day. I figured you was ready for some artwork tonight. The chicks was okay today, folks, so I didn't have to do anything out there. And yes, I'm still having to get rid of the hornets, folks. Just in case you're wondering. That's just why it's not good, folks, to leave an abandoned house sitting around. Because that kind of stuff can start a hornet infestation, which is what happened here. And if they're right next to a place like ours, they're going to infest, folks. And we're right next door to the place where that was abandoned. Keep praying for our country, folks. Because of this administration that's in there right now gets back in there, folks, there's going to be a lot more people going hungry than ever before. I quit voting because they took the reins and started running with it, sort of taking over. And I feel like votes don't count. I'm not political, but I do vote, folks. I'm an independent Republican. And I don't know, I just feel like it's a waste of time, folks. You know, there's no sense in voting if your vote's not going to count. But like I said, folks, when you go to the polls and vote, just make sure that you remember how the economy is right now. And if you vote for the female, I'm not going to mention the name. If you vote for the female, folks, things are going to get much, much worse. I know you guys want a female president and everything. I get that, folks. But, you know, this woman here is not the right woman. She was waiting on the opportunity to get into office. She knew that Joe Biden was eventually going to not be able to do the job and that she would be able to get in there. So if I were you all, I would be very careful, even though I'm not political. I think Trump did a much better job on the economy and the border, folks. And this woman that's in there running for president right now, she hasn't even been to the border. So that tells you something, folks. So I would think it over real closely before I decided to vote for her. Because if you do, folks, there's going to be a lot of people suffering through her, you know. She's only out for the dollar. She thinks she's going to get rich doing that, folks, and that's why she's doing it. It's not to benefit you all or anything like that, and she may appear to be nice right now, but if she gets voted into office, you're going to find out that she's not a very nice person, folks. So, please, please, think it over closely before you do any voting, folks. If you look on YouTube, you can see all kinds of videos on how she really is. The Democrats are trying to prop her up because they just want to win the election, folks. And for those of you who's on Social Security and things like that, you better think about not voting for her, folks, because I heard that she will do away with Medicare and Social Security and things like that. So, yeah. Be very careful, and I'm just trying to tell you all, you know. If you do wind up voting for her and she does wind up doing this stuff, folks, you know, you're only doing it to yourself. You're not trying to help the economy or anything. You know, a lot of people may not like Trump personally, but he did do a good job as a president, I believe. And so that's just how I feel about it, folks. Personal feelings ain't got nothing to do with how good a person does as a president, folks. If they do a good job as a president, that should make a difference. But I just wanted to discuss this with y'all tonight because I personally want the economy to get better, folks. I don't want to see people out here going hungry because people's greedy and everything. We can't vote for a president on personal feelings, folks. We have to look at the situation real hard and realize that this person that's trying to run for president right now, talking about the female, she has been a vice president now for 4 years and nothing's gotten any better. If she was planning on straightening up the country, she would have done it back when she was a vice president, folks. Think about it. And if she's never been to the border, then that tells me that she's not going to try to make things safe for us, folks. We need to get someone in there, you know, later on in the next 4 years, after 4 years is up, as a female president, folks. But Harris is not the one, folks. She's not going to do the job. Right now, she's saying and doing anything to get the votes. And you know how that goes, folks. You know, you can say anything, but once it's all over with and everything, is it really going to get done? Well, there's been 4 years go by, folks, and I don't see no improvement. So I would give this a real deep thought before you vote. And I would try to hold my nose and vote for Trump, because I really do believe that Trump cares for this country, and I think he's going to straighten up the country. I really do. And I don't let personal business of Trump's interfere with the way I view him. I go by what he did when he was in there the first time. And that's what I go by, folks. I like Trump's policies. And he is not racist one bit. And anybody that's been saying that is not telling the truth, folks. So I would let that go in one ear and out the other. They've been trying to push Trump out of the presidency ever since he come down the escalator. And Trump he has a family and a wife that he loves very much. And I don't believe that he is going to hurt the country like this administration that's in here right now. But I wanted to get in here and talk to y'all and do some art. Hope you're having a nice evening and a blessed evening too. As soon as we color these flowers, folks, we're going to close out the video, because we're getting in there pretty far. My husband's at an auction tonight. And I'm not going to go outside tonight, folks. So I figured we just do these flowers, folks. We might do some painting in a little bit. I'm coloring with my glitter pens. But give that a thought, folks. Don't let personal feelings about somebody interfere with getting the country in a better shape, because that's not what's going to straighten up our country, folks. Just remember, fake news, folks. Everything that you're hearing about Trump is fake. Nothing that you're hearing is true. They're just wanting him out of there. And they're saying anything and everything to try to stop him. Just like they did the last time, folks. Well, thank you for joining my YouTube channel, folks. I hope you have a good night and a blessed night, too. Thank you, and you got this, folks. You're awesome. Bye-bye.